Being as honest as I possibly can be, I hate the Ghost. Ever since beta, I've never liked the Ghost pistol. I just used it because everyone else did. Now, why do I hate it so much? And I know it's a very non-popular opinion that I do hate the Ghost as much as I do, but I honestly think it is better to use the Classic than the Ghost, and let me explain why. Well, first, let's start with the way it shoots. You do get first shot accuracy with the Ghost, but a lot of the shots that come afterwards can be RNG, and that really fucks with me. The fact that I pay 500 credits for a gun that loses accuracy within the first 2 to 3 bullets is astounding to me. Now, I'm sure a lot of you are saying, okay, Kier, but if you shoot it at a certain rate, then it's going to be accurate almost every shot. And I'm like, okay, well, that's fair enough, right? It does become more accurate the slower you shoot it, but then the damage comes in, and that's also a big problem for me. You see, most people buy armor now because a lot of people are actually switching off of the Ghost, which means they can afford the armor. And more enemies having armor means that you can't one-shot headshot with the Ghost. Now, in my opinion, I think that the Ghost should be able to one-shot headshot if somebody has light armor, because that's kind of the point of paying the $500 for it. It's just a little bit more accurate than the Classic, but that small amount of accuracy does not make it worth that much. The fact that a headshot on this gun only does 87 damage compared to like the 78 that a Classic does is completely stupid, and I think that should be raised by a significant margin. Now, this doesn't take for account the kind of situations that you're going to be put in during pistol round. Long range engagements during pistol rounds are little to none, and that's kind of what the Ghost excels at. So I could totally understand you buying a Ghost if you're going to be peeking long angles, but odds are you're not going to be peeking long angles during pistol round. And this is where guns like the Classic are absolutely better than the Ghost. The fact that the Classic can do similar damage to the Ghost and also has that right click to help you in close quarter situations makes it a lot better than the Ghost overall. Not only that, but getting a Classic instead of a Ghost can mean that you can also buy light armor, which means that somebody who's using the Ghost has to shoot you twice in the head to kill you, and that's fucking stupid. If you have a Classic and they buy light armor, you also have to shoot them twice in the head, so it doesn't really make a difference. Not to mention, they have to land 2 headshots on you to kill you as fast as possible, while you have a right click that you can jump around and still use very accurately. This right click alone is enough to make me get the Classic over the Ghost almost every single game. And ever since I've been dipping on the Ghost and taking the Classic and maybe some armor and some util, I've actually been winning a lot more pistol rounds than I have before. So try dipping on the Ghost for a little while and see how that goes for you. Even if you don't like the Classic, man, try the Frenzy, try the Deagle, for God's sake. Like, there are so many guns that are better than the Ghost. Now, don't take me wrong, I think every pistol in Valorant is trash to some degree, okay? I think the Classic is probably the best one, you know, not counting the Deagle, but I honestly think that the Classic is a much better and overall better jack of all trades weapon than the Ghost when it comes to the long run. Anyways, guys, this has been FPS Screen. For more highlight videos and in-depth discussion videos, be sure to follow my TikTok or follow my YouTube for even more detailed videos.